My wife's best friend exposed her affair, revealing that our daughter isn't mine. My wife begged me not to take a paternity test, insisting I'm her real father in every way that matters, but I know the truth must come out. Hello, Reddit I plus here. The night my world unraveled started like any other. I was sitting in my armchair, sipping on a glass of whiskey, flipping through old photo albums. Pictures of my wife, Julia, our daughter, Lily, and me. A happy family frozen in time. Then, my phone buzzed. It was Emily, Julia's best friend. Her voice was tense. "Ethan, we need to talk, now." I frowned. "Is everything okay?" "Not over the phone. Can you meet me?" "It's about Julia." Something in her voice made my stomach twist. I drove to the cafe she suggested, my mind racing with possibilities. When I arrived, Emily looked pale, her hands shaking as she gripped her coffee cup. "Ethan, I don't know how to say this, but Julia's been having an affair, and it's been going on for years." My world tilted. "That's impossible," I said automatically. Julia and I had been together for over a decade. We had our ups and downs, but an affair? Emily swallowed hard. "She never wanted me to tell you, but you deserve the truth, and there's more." She hesitated before adding, "Lily isn't yours." The words hit me like a sledgehammer. I stared at her, uncomprehending. "What?" She begged me to keep quiet, but I couldn't live with it anymore. "I saw what you've given to that little girl, how much you love her, and you deserve to know." I wanted to call Emily a liar. I wanted to storm out and pretend I never heard a word of it, but deep down, something clicked. The little doubts I'd ignored over the years, Lily's features that never quite matched mine, the occasional strange looks from Julia when I mentioned how much Lily resembled her side of the family. I drove home in a daze, my heart hammering, my mind racing. Julia was waiting for me in the kitchen, smiling like nothing was wrong. "Hey, you're home late. Is Lily mine?" The words came out hoarse, raw, her face went white. "What? Of course she's yours. Why would you even—" Emily told me everything. The affair. The truth about Lily. Silence. Then, tears filled her eyes. "Ethan, I made a mistake, a horrible mistake. But you are Lily's father, maybe not by blood, but in every way that matters. You love her. She loves you. Don't let a test change that." I barely slept that night. My mind warred between anger, heartbreak, and confusion. In the morning, I found Julia sitting on the couch, her face streaked with tears. "Please, Ethan, if you take that test and it says what you think it will you stop loving her?" I couldn't answer. All I knew was that I needed the truth, so I took the test. The waiting was agonizing. Julia pleaded with me every day, urging me to let it go, but I couldn't live with a lie. When the results came, my hands shook as I opened the envelope. Not the father. The confirmation was a punch to the gut. Julia crumbled, sobbing, but I felt empty, hollow. I thought knowing the truth would bring clarity, but all it did was deepen the wound. That night, I watched Lily sleeping peacefully, clutching the teddy bear I had bought her on her 3rd birthday. She wasn't my blood, but she had been my baby girl from the moment I held her in the hospital. My heart twisted. Could I walk away from her? The next morning, I packed a bag. Julia begged, pleaded, tried to throw every memory in my face, but I couldn't look at her the same way. "You destroyed us, Julia. You didn't just cheat on me. You built our entire life on a lie. But Lily, she's the only reason I'm hesitating. But she deserves a father who isn't drowning in betrayal every time he looks at her. I don't know if I can be that man anymore." I left. For weeks, I wrestled with what to do. Then one evening, I got a call from Julia. "Lily's sick. She's been crying for you. Please, Ethan." I went. When Lily saw me, she threw her arms around my neck, whispering, "I missed you, Daddy." And at that moment, I knew. The truth had come out, but it didn't change one thing. Lily was mine, no matter what. I wasn't ready to forgive Julia, but I would never abandon my daughter. I filed for divorce. The pain of Julia's betrayal ran too deep. But when it came to Lily, I fought for custody. Not out of revenge, but because she was my daughter in every way that mattered. The court saw it too. And when Lily ran into my arms on the day the ruling came through, I knew I made the right choice. Sometimes the truth shatters everything, but sometimes it sets you free.